safety net. But would that lead to innovation and progress, or chaos and instability? And what about the legal system? Would crimes be punished if the perpetrator could just reload and undo their actions? How would justice be served in a world where time can be manipulated? The very fabric of society would be torn apart as the concept of accountability becomes meaningless. And then there's the question of who controls the save and load buttons. Would it be a personal device, or would it be regulated by the government? Could it be hacked, as we mentioned earlier? The potential for abuse is enormous. Imagine a world where only the elite have access to this technology, creating an even greater divide between the rich and the poor. Let's not forget the philosophical implications. If you could save and load your life, would you still be the same person? Our identities are shaped by our experiences, by the choices we make and the paths we take. If you could constantly rewrite your past, would you lose your sense of self? Would you become a fragmented version of yourself, lost in a maze of alternate realities? And what about the concept of fate? If you could change your past, would you be altering your destiny, or is everything predestined, and the save and load buttons are just an illusion of control? These are questions that have puzzled philosophers for centuries, and the introduction of such technology would only add to the complexity. Some scientists think time isn't linear, multiple realities might exist. Could advanced AI figure out how to load a specific past moment, and if time can be rewritten, are we already stuck in someone else's saved game? So, if reality had a save and load system, would you use it? Or would you be too afraid of who controls the reset button? Imagine the advancements in science and technology if we could save and load reality. Medical research could be accelerated as scientists could go back and correct their mistakes, leading to faster breakthroughs. Space exploration could reach new heights, as astronauts could reload and try again in the face of failure. The potential for progress is immense, but so are the risks. And what about the environmental impact? If we could go back and undo the damage we've done to the planet, would we take better care of it? Or would we become even more reckless, knowing that we can always reload and fix our mistakes? The save and load buttons could either be a tool for preservation or a catalyst for destruction. And let's not forget the personal impact. How would you use the save and load buttons in your own life? Would you go back and relive your happiest moments? Or would you try to change your past mistakes? Would you use it to achieve your goals? Or would you become trapped in a cycle of perfectionism? The possibilities are endless, but so are the potential pitfalls. So if reality had a save and load system, would you use it? Or would you be too afraid of who controls the reset button? The choice is yours. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The save and load buttons could be a blessing or a curse, depending on how you use them. So, think carefully before you press that button. The idea of a save and load button in reality is both fascinating and terrifying. It challenges our understanding of time, fate, and free will. It forces us to confront our deepest fears and desires, and to question what it means to be human. So, would you take the plunge and use the save and load buttons, or would you leave your life to chance? The choice is yours, but remember, every action has consequences, and sometimes the best moments in life come from the unexpected. So, if reality had a save and load system, would you use it? Or would you be too afraid of who controls the reset button? The choice is yours, but remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The save and load buttons could be a blessing or a curse, depending on how you use them, so think carefully before you press that button.